Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your English lessons. In today's video, we will learn about past perfect. Let's check the structure and the color codes. First, we have affirmative sentences. Starting with subject, then the auxiliary had, plus, verb in past participle, plus, complement. For example, they had completed the project before the deadline. We had just started the meeting when the fire alarm rang. By the time I arrived, Andrea and Israel had already left. For negative sentences, the structure is subject plus had not plus verb in past participle plus complement. For example, we had not started the class when the principal entered. He had not visited the museum before. We had not eaten breakfast before going to school. You can use the contraction hadn't. Now, how can you ask questions? It's simple. Look, you can start with WH question words or go straight forward to had plus subject plus verb in past participle, plus, complement, plus, question mark. For example, who had he spoken to before the meeting? How many books had you read before the test? Had you eaten all the cake before the guests came? Since now you know the structure, let's move on to the uses of past perfect. Past perfect could indicate that something had already happened before something else. Like in these examples, the interns had finished the presentation before the boss walked in. He had ordered coffee before the meeting started. The fans had bought all the tickets before the concert even started. The developer had fixed the bug before the app went live. Another use is that it could talk about actions that happened before a particular time in the past using time expressions such as before, until, when, and after. Use simple past after the time expression. Be careful with simple past. For example, before the meeting started, we had reviewed all the reports. After the show ended, the cast had taken a group photo backstage. When the last movie came out, readers had finished the books years earlier. The audience had cheered until the band played their final encore song. I would like to complement this point with some key information. Listen, please. You must always keep in mind that past perfect shows the order of two past events. Past perfect happened before a past simple action. It's time to continue with. Check this other use. We can use because plus past perfect to explain a situation or give a reason. For example, the office was quiet because everyone had joined the virtual conference. She was nervous because she had forgotten her lines in rehearsal. They were trending online because a celebrity had shared their video. He stayed late because he had received urgent feedback. The last, but not least, use of past perfect is. We can use questions in past perfect to ask for an explanation over something, especially during storytelling. For example, how had she solved the problem before anyone else noticed? Who had eaten the last slice of pizza? What had made the dog bark so loudly? Where had she hidden the spare key? Why had the bus arrived late that morning? Who had taken the umbrella from the hallway? That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.